Hello guys, I'm Sovannara from NARAMUSIC. Today, I'm going to teach you the 5-piece drum kit. I know many of you follow me on my Facebook page, and you also subscribe my YouTube channel. And today, I would like to teach you the drum notation. The reason are that I uploaded a lot of video related drum style on YouTube channel. Many of you want me to give the explanation on drum notation so that you all can use all the video that I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. All drum styles that I have uploaded on my YouTube channel will also be uploaded in my Facebook page. For the 5-piece drum kits, there are 8 instruments that you need to remember first. The 8 parts of the 5 drum kit that you need to memorize. Number 1 is snare. Number 2, bass drum. Number 3, high tom. Number 4, low tom. Number 5, floor tom. Number 6, hi-hat. Number 7, crash cymbal. And number 8, ride cymbal. These 8 parts are the key instruments that you need to learn first, and you need to remember for your practice. Now you can pause a video and try to memorize all 8 parts on your own. With the drum notation, you have to remember 5 head note shapes as shown on the screen. There are 5 different note head shapes that you need to remember first. The first head shape, it looks like hard diamond. The second head shape looks like diamond white or blank diamond. The third head shape looks like an X. The fourth head shape looks like circle X. And the fifth shape looks like circle or field circle, like an egg, chicken eggs. So there are 5 different note head shapes that we need to remember first. There are several others, but we need to remember later. On the screen, you can see the 5 lines and the 4 spaces. When you draw the 5 line, it means you also create 4 spaces. And it is called staff. We usually call staff. And on the left-hand side, you can see 2 lines. Draw, connected from the second line up to the 4th line. It is called drum clef. The 5 different head note shapes are written in different locations on the staff. As you can see, some head note shapes are written about the 5 line, some are written in the spaces, and only one field circle is written on the 4th line. You can pause the video and see the picture on the screen. Now we look at the 5 different note head shapes that are written on the staff. They are written in different locations on the staff, as you can see on the screen. Yeah, the hard diamond represents crash cymbal and is always written about the 5 line. The blank diamond or white diamond is written about the 5 line. It represents the right cymbal. The letter X represents close hi-hat and is always written about the 5 line. And the last one is the circle X. Represent the open hi-hat and always written about the 5 line. So there are four different shapes. There are four different shapes represent four different parts of the drum are written about the 5 lines. Now you can see other letter X are written in different locations on the staff. One letter X is written on the third space of the staff, and it represents size 6. And another letter X is written on the first space, and it represents pedal hi-hat. Now we look at the second row of the drum staff. You can see field circles are written on the spaces, and only one is written on the fourth line. The first field circle represents high tom is written on the fourth space. The second field circle represents low tom is written on the fourth line. And another field circle is written on the third space. It represents snare drum. And another field circle is written on the second space, and it represents floor tom. The last one, it represents bass drum, and it is written in the first space. What do you mean by drum notation? I just give you one example. When you see the hard diamond written about the 5 line, it means that you have to play the crash cymbal. Likewise, the hard diamond for the crash cymbal cannot be written in other location except on the 5 line always. If you look at the second row of the staff, you can see the field circles written differently in different locations. But when you see the field circle is written on the fourth space, it requires you to play the high tom. You play the high tom. And you cannot use the field circle represent high tom to be written in other location. No, no. You see? So you have to remember this. Now you can pause the video and try to observe the red line connected from the drum part to the note head shape. You can also pause the video of this part and try to observe the red line connected from part of the drum to the note head shape. Look at the picture on the right and try to memorize the 8 parts of the drum. When you look at drum notation on the left, you can see the 5 head note shape represent 11 parts of the drum. Why the 5 head note shape represent 11 parts of the drum, while there are only 8 parts of the drum as shown on the picture on the right? The answer are that the hi-hat. The hi-hat is divided into 3 parts. Look at the hi-hat number 6. It is divided into 3 parts. The first part is closed hi-hat. The second part is open hi-hat. And the third is pedal hi-hat. So just only a hi-hat can play 3 different parts differently. It is the same for the snare drum. Look at picture number 1. The snare drum can be played 2 different parts The first one is the snare, by using the drumstick to play in the middle of the snare. And another part, we play the side stick by using the drumstick to play on the rim of the snare. Okay, now I would like to recap what we have learned. This is the hard diamond, represent the crash symbol written about the fine line. This is the right symbol with diamond white, blank diamond, is written about the fine line. Yeah, it is the hi-hat. The hi-hat is divided into 3 parts. The first one is open hi-hat, the second closed hi-hat, and the third pedal hi-hat. To play the hi-hat, you need to use your left foot and put it on the pedal of the hi-hat. When you press the pedal down, it means that you close the hi-hat. When you press the left foot down, you close the hi-hat, and you use the drumsticks. Yeah, this drumstick to play. It means you play the closed hi-hat. But when you release your foot, don't press on the pedal. Just release your foot from the pedal. It means you play the open hi-hat. And when you use the drumstick to play on the hi-hat, you play the open hi-hat. For the pedal hi-hat, you don't use the drumsticks to play. You use your foot to create sound. It means you release your foot and then you press it down to make a sound of the pedal hi-hat. Yeah, this is the side sticks. Side sticks, it means that you play on the rim of the snare drum. You use the drumsticks to play on the rim of the snare. It's called side sticks. This is a snare. You use the drumstick to play the middle of the snare drum. When we see the round circle, the field circle written on the third space. Yeah, this is the high tom. It's the field circle written on the fourth space. This is the low tom, the field circle written on the fourth line. This is the bass drum. It is a field circle written on the first space. This is the floor tom. It is a field circle written on the second space. Okay, now you can pause the video again and try to learn to observe and memorize what you are seeing. Now look at how to hold drumsticks. I just show you my experience. This is the way I hold my drumsticks. There is another way to hold the drumsticks, but I want to show you this is the way that I hold my drumsticks. And I always hold like this. If you find another way to hold drumsticks, that is fine. Yet to play drum, we do not always raise the drumsticks so high. Always, no. Sometimes we raise the drumstick high and sometimes low. So we combine the low and the high together to make the sound pleasant to the ears. I experienced with some of my students. Sometimes they just come to make noise with the drum and they play so loud, and break the drumsticks. Yeah, thank you, my friend, for your watching until this video clips. Now I have 2 exercises for you. Now you can pause the video and try to answer the 2 questions below. You can also pause the video with exercise 2 and try to answer the question below. Thank you again for your watching. And please don't forget to leave your comment, question, subscribe, like, and share. At this time, I would like to say goodbye and see you in another video. Bye-bye.